Well, g'day, welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is the first video I've ever posted, and I'm looking forward to creating and showing some unique pieces of work, particularly focusing on these beautiful Australian timbers we have. So that is the focus of this channel. I'm a hobby YouTuber. I'm a hobby wood turner. I'm also a hobby YouTuber. I've been doing it for about 3 years now, and I've learnt my trade and my craft from the people on YouTube that have inspired me. People like Nick Scott from NZ Wood Turning, Martin Saban Smith, Mike Walt, a whole bunch of other guys. A lot of the American wood turners too have been excellent. Captain Eddie Castellan, thank you, Captain, for your video you posted on glow juice. I still think it's one of the best juice finishes, or one of the best finishes for timber around. So this is my first video. It's a short one to introduce me and what I'll be doing. In particular, I'm going to be focusing on Australian timbers, and in the very near future I'll be posting a video on using a timber called Gidgee, which is found in Western Queensland. It's a beautiful hard timber, but comes up with a great finish. I guess that's about all for now. So please stay tuned for a video very shortly. I will give you a quick look of the workshop. The other issue that I like to highlight is that I don't spend a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money to spend on my wood turning. What I do have, I've acquired, and I think it's important for people who are learning and want to take up wood turning to understand you don't need to have a lot of money to get set up, but you do need some essentials. So a quick tour of the workshop coming up now. Okay, as you can see, it's a beautiful day in sunny Queensland. The sun's shining, birds are out, but in fact it's very hot. So this is my little workshop. Just going in now through the door. Starting off on the left hand side, we have the obligatory drill press, whole bunch of drill pieces that are required, all the essential things that you need from time to time in a hurry when you do need them. My sharpening bench, and with the best, probably the most appropriate sharpening device. I forget what it's called actually, but it does give I tend to use the Irish grind on most of my tools, and it gives a very good job. Some boxes with little bits of timber you need, my chucks and pieces that are required to fit the wood to. I've decided to put all of my finishes inside a cupboard. As you can see, the heat in Australia really does affect it sometimes. In fact, a lot of times the beeswax actually melts before you can use it. So they all stay in there. And then, as usual, I got way too many chisels and implements that are required to do effective wood turning. I'll come back to the lathe in a minute. Fan going, of course, in this weather. All the different types of sandpapers and grits, easily identified with labels on the stand, and then a whole bunch of timbers in there waiting for their fate. Some of the ones that I've acquired and some of the ones I've bought are in there, and then underneath I have a storage of some of the timber that's been secured and is currently drying over the last 2 years. And down there in that special box down there is where I keep all my burls. I'll be doing a video on those later. And then to finish off, a bandsaw. I'm thinking of upgrading the bandsaw. It's been giving me a little bit of grief lately. But anyway, that's also essential. And then finally, the lathe. Sorry, it's a bit dirty right now. It's my second lathe. It's a jet mini lathe, variable speed, and I find it a very good little lathe. From time to time the pieces get a bit big and they're out of balance, so I do have to just check and adjust the speed from time to time. Anyway, that's my little workshop. There's lots of little bits and pieces around there. I'll show you from time to time throughout videos I'll be posting. So that's it for me for now. I'm signing off. Again, please look forward. I'll look to see some of my videos as I post them, and I'll be starting that in the very near future. Thank you again. If you like what you're going to see, when you get a chance, please subscribe and like. Thanks for now. It's Alan from AJY Wooden Stuff signing off.